Alright, we're back with Legacy Collection. I believe last time I said we'll be doing Star, so let's do Star. Huh. Not sure what to expect from Starman. Space? Seems like it. Yes? I'm not sure if I like this. I also remembered there's collectibles in this game, and I sure did not make an effort to find them. So I'm going to take a wild guess that because this is me, I'll probably just collect them after we've done most of the levels. Probably. That said, I'm still going to be making an effort to find any possible collectibles, such as that one. That's not really hidden at all, and that's a space met. Okay, so this looks slightly risky here. Alright, that was not all that hard. Well, that makes the rest of this level a lot easier. I don't really have anything that could help me with this jump. Yeah, nothing helped me with that jump. That's already the halfway point? Really? How? I've barely even touched this level and... Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking that I suck, which is completely true, but hear me out here. I actually had a plan there that is to hit the enemy and use the invulnerability frames to get by, but that didn't work out because I'm a moron. I don't think I like that much. Yeah, so right now I have no lives, and I still have the boss to deal with, as well as that. This thing doesn't seem too threatening. However, this room looks slightly less fun. Okay, I don't think I like space mets very much. Oh, extra life. That's exactly what I want, and what is this? Okay, so this looks slightly like not something I want to be involved with. Can I... That jump felt a lot longer than it had any reason to be. Okay, just need to deal with whatever this is. I do like how the music for Starman has this vague circus feel to it, because circus people are stars, I guess. Let's see, does the gravity hold do anything? It does not. Does the power stone do anything? No, it does not. So this goes down to just a matter of skill then. Which, as we all know, I have spades off. So I can definitely imagine this going extremely well. Though vague memories tell me that Starman is one of those robot masters that are not exactly super difficult and more on the tedium side, which is kind of par for the course for Shield robot masters. This does not, of course, include Skullman, who is Death incarnate, fittingly enough. Yeah, this is not exactly super difficult. I mean, I do need to kind of focus here, so my... Yes, can you stop doing that? Okay. Yeah, I'm liking this so far. And you can keep doing that as much as you like. Yeah. Don't just throw stars at me on ground level. That's not very nice. Until he started doing that more often, this was going fairly well. I'm not sure if it should have been going that well. No. Come on. I can do this. I can. Knowing that I have no lives left, this is surprisingly stressful. Ah! That's slightly unfortunate. Well, I know he's not weak to either of my weapons or anything, but I believe I can fly. I believe I can do this. So I'm actually going to give this another shot. Just had to confirm there was nothing there. Well, let's try that again. I mean, I could switch to a different level, but I do believe I can do this without Starman's weakness. He's not exactly hard. Now, if I could do this actual level 10 times better, that might be nice. Maybe I really should just try to focus more on actually playing the game instead of words. Nah, that's not how this works. I mean, really, this level is fairly simple. That location looks like it should be some kind of a awful spike drop or something, but it just isn't. I don't like this area at all. You end up with this mess right up in you. However, that works surprisingly well. Now, if I could handle this part a bit better. Okay. Certainly doing better than I was going to say, certainly doing better than on the attempt you didn't see where I got a game over for whatever reason. Like, how did I even? I'm not entirely sure how you're supposed to do that area without losing a bunch of lives. Well, not lives, but life, rather. Okay, that seems to work surprisingly well. Just make a huge jump here. And at least in this game, jumping at the top of the screen to do the screen transition doesn't throw you directly into those spikes and kill you. So that's a plus. Okay, I have half of my head left, so I can't see this going well, but let's see. Can get a few hits in per pass. I really should make sure to kind of keep distance to him, so that this doesn't happen, because that seems like something that keeps happening. Yeah, so far this is not exactly going swimmingly well. Okay. Actually, I think keeping distance is not the way to go. It's kind of the exact opposite, really. You need to stay close enough that you can comfortably slide under him, but you need to be ready to run whenever he does a high jump and doesn't throw the shield, because then he usually drops down and throws the shield on like the ground. When you realize that, this should not be at all difficult, yet I still managed to get hit there, even though I pretty much already saw through the pattern here. Now, if he could just do a high jump, that would be nice. Yeah, he doesn't always throw the shield when he does a high jump without throwing it, but it seems like a good idea to prepare for it by running away. So, in the end, the pattern is fairly simple, but because he's a shield boss, the fight takes longer than it really should. Yeah, so I got hit, what, once or twice here? Maybe I shouldn't be counting how many times I got hit before he's dead, though. That was kind of dumb of me. But with that, that was Starman. Don't really have much to say about his level. I mean, it had low gravity, but what do I say about that? Taking that into consideration, it's even more surprising the gravity hold didn't seem to be his weakness. But here we have Star Crash and Super Arrow. Well, so far I've been completely wrong on every front. So let's see. Waves are controlled by like the moon, kind of. So stars come from space just like the moon, so maybe this logic works, and that sure is some kind of poison gas or otherwise. Okay, so far I've... okay. Not what I had in mind. Would have liked that extra life. I really should be paying attention to these cracks. It seems they only really activate if you're close by. Can't kill these. Oh. It's this. In which you use bubbles to climb up. I vaguely remember this as a thing. That's not really the right way to go, is it? So, get on top of this one and jump up there. That seems to be the pattern of choice here, because... oh. Wait, what? So the small ones pop after a while, so need to be up here. Huh. Not sure I'm feeling this one. I mean, these are walls, right? No, they are not. Those are spikes, however. Okay, I think I see how to do this. See, to me, these grey blocks and all very much look like they are solid objects. So I was slightly confused by that. Okay, and there's the small bubble, and yeah, that was simple enough. What's up next? I mean, I know this is Waveman, so this is the main attraction here. So I'm fairly confident in saying that this thing has the letter somewhere hidden in the mix. Also, I really should be able to do this much better than I'm currently showcasing. Wow, I actually died. Yeah, I should be able to do this a lot better, because some time ago I actually took the time to beat Toy Story on the SNES, which that game features a few sections exactly like this, but in that one it actually kind of tells you in advance what's coming up with various sound effects. Here you really don't get that. Okay, that was... Oh. What is this? Well, I mean, I know what it is. It's a mini boss that's dealing far more damage to me than it has any right to. Okay, back to this. As long as I keep the dolphins in mind, I can kind of jump over them. They may or may not be dolphins, and that did not work out. I'm just also trying to pay attention to the potential presence of a letter. Speaking of which... Yeah, this... Jumping over the dolphins isn't exactly the most reliable way to deal with this. That was not even me moving. That was just the game having Mega Man slowly walk anyways. Okay, let's see. Let's start with Star Crash and then go through the items in order from there. That is certainly not the weakness. Stones. No. Gravity hold? No. So that leaves me with, again, no choice but to actually fight Waveman. I have no lives left, but I do have 2 E-tanks, and I will use them if necessary, because I rather not redo this one. So I'm pretty sure I have an idea how this boss works. He spouts water, then throws an harpoon at me, and then jumps at my general area. I'm not sure how the water spouts are actually dictated, and I just died because I'm a moron. Okay. Okay. I'm actually going to change the stage, because that fight seems unfortunate. Yeah. Crystal Man? I've got nothing here. So let's see what Crystal Man has for us. Well, it has that. I mean, if nothing else, the crystals certainly look nice. I mean, I guess they're... If rather than nice, they look like they were half ripped from Gemini Man stage from Mega Man 3. But okay, these balls are not exactly my friend. So these things have an actual pattern for each of them. And I don't have the ability to see patterns, so I'm going to wait for two of them to fall there. It seemed like something occurred. So here's one. I thought there was like 3 falling in quick succession. Nah. Well, that didn't work out. Okay, let's give this another shot. Just have the ball scroll off screen first. Why did I don't know. Okay. I probably should be taking more time to check for potential fake walls and such, but not really feeling it. Maybe the trick is to just go really fast without really slowing down. And the patterns just kind of happen to work out. Though that's not usually how things like that work. Usually they do their best to actually throw you off at the end. So not really sure what to do here. Actually, yes, I am. I mean, it's almost like I have a shield weapon, which I would hope actually works on these things. Yes, it does. That looked like it actually... The shield disappeared, and then the second one just kind of passed through me anyway, so I guess there might be some kind of weird... invulnerability frames afterwards. Okay, so you can't hit these while they're charging. Guess I need to use more Star Crash here. Not a huge fan of having to use it because it may or may not be the weakness of Crystal Man. Why did it take me so long to remember what the boss of this place is? So there's 3 and then jump. Okay. Do I have something that can kill you? Well, this can. And it doesn't really use that much energy. Well, that kind of sucks. Can I salvage this without having to reset the entire room? Probably, but not like that. Good. Good. Glad I could do that. Did I actually go back to the beginning? Why was Starman's level so short and lenient with the halfway point, but here I feel like I've gone through way more than I did in the entirety of Starman's level, really. Weird. Now I'm almost out of Star Crash, so just kind of screwed here. Maybe I don't even need to learn the patterns. There seems to be enough time to jump between the holes. I was pausing in case that was an weapon refill. It was not. Okay, so these are certainly a lot easier to deal with when by just charging a shot and getting rid of the maybe I should have waited for just a moment. Okay, let's not leave the level. I'm confident I can do this level because, come on, it's not that hard. I mean, not like I made any significant progress or anything, so... Like, I was worried I already missed the letter because I was sure I was almost done with the level by that point. No. No. Though I'm still worried I missed the letter somewhere. So just wait until one comes down and then quickly jump past, and it works every time, I guess. And before there's one that doesn't. Thanks, Eddie, for the weapon energy I didn't actually need. Okay, let's remove you. Let's remove you as one. Apparently not. Yeah, that seems to work. You do need to be kind of quick, but... eh. And there we go. Oh, I could have literally just killed it with a charge shot. Or now that I think about it, I could have literally just done this. Even with a normal shot. Well, now I feel like a moron. What the hell happened there with my shots? What I'm mostly worried about is that there's going to be, like, a spike drop. And said spike drop leads into me having to miss the item. Let's try the super arrow. Because it's basically weapon number 2 from, well, Mega Man 2. Except it also sticks to walls. Not sure what the point of the upper portion there was. Let's see. So that did not work out. Where was the checkpoint again? Not exactly where I wanted. Also, that jump seems really... drop rather. Seems kind of dumb. Like, you can't know where the enemies are, so you're just going to die. Well, take a hit. And the same applies here. There was no way I was going to know where that was. Also, speaking of things I didn't know, that letter, I knew there was a level that did a spike drop. I was not entirely sure it was this one, but, well, it was. Okay, can I slide under you? And I should have... yeah, I have 1 life, so let's see. I can break minerals with rocks. I'll go with that. No. Okay. Gravity hold. Gravity hold does something, but doesn't seem to be a weakness. Star Crash? It is not. Alright. So this one looks like it's going to be slightly hectic. He can throw 4 balls and be a pest with them. And then occasionally he tries to shoot you. Wow, that was some grade A gameplay. So he jumps a lot. So am I really going to get hit by 2 balls every time here? Because because I just can't avoid basic geometric movement patterns. Yeah, it looks like it. Oh boy. At this rate, 3 energy tanks isn't going to be even enough. I mean, I do like that when there's all 4 balls on the screen, it actually slows down the game, which normally would be bad and actually kind of is. Not even necessarily for the sake of like me being able to play well, but maybe you shouldn't make a boss that lags up the game constantly. But having 4 of them on screen at once actually works to my advantage here, kind of. At least occasionally. Like, if I can actually keep all of them there... Oh my god, I'm actually using 3 energy tanks on a single boss. What the hell is wrong with me? But, okay. This seems to work better than it should. Should have just dodged that one. Are we really doing another Toadman syndrome here? Because if that's the case, then I really don't like the fact that I spent 3 energy tanks on a single boss. Because at least for the time being, that looked like it worked. I remember the good old days when I thought I was going to do well in Mega Man 5. That was like 5 days ago. Okay, well, I've done 4 of the Robot Masters now, and I have 4 letters, but I already got one from Waveman. Let's say Chargeman next. I don't know why. If I have a crystal ball, I can predict that there's not going to be a train wreck? Question mark. Yeah, I have nothing left. I don't succeed at guessing weaknesses now or ever. Okay, so far this is fairly linear. Glad I could get that energy. Train meds. Okay. I can see those getting into problematic territory real fast. So, yeah, they're kind of hard to deal with, I guess. Yeah. It doesn't seem like they go back down immediately, though. And now we're inside the train, and that's a chicken. That makes more chicken in a train. Huh. Okay, they can jump. Good to know. And that rat was in a very bad location for me. These don't seem too worrisome. Depends where they're positioned, of course. Speaking of things that are positioned, these rats. Huh, I don't even need to destroy them, I can just jump over them. Can't say the same for the rats. Okay, that went surprisingly well. And that's not even hidden. Huh. Okay, I need to get rid of this rat first. Crystal Eye does what? It can hit the rat. Okay. Okay, that worked out. Not liking my health situation here. But, oh well. I took note that when we went inside the train, there was there was kind of a weird screen fade out to signify we're moving inside the train, but when we came out, there wasn't. I know this was extremely important to note. You know what else was important to note? This. I mean, that was my first death. This could all have been avoided if I just took that into account. But no, apparently I can't. I'm too stupid to do that. Because I mean, this level otherwise isn't too bad except for these train mets. And I just realized you don't need to actually hit the mets themselves, you can just hit the train. That makes them a lot easier to deal with. You don't need to do precision jumping to get them dead. Yeah, this is stupidity at its finest, I guess. Speaking of stupidity at its finest. Really, what I should be doing here is just avoid the bullets first and then just shoot the train instead of trying to shoot the Met at the exact same time as the Met is shooting me. How did I miss that? Right, this is so far going a lot better. Not a fan of these rats. Then again, they would be a lot easier to deal with if I just used charge shots like a normal person, I guess. Do people normally actually use the charge shot? There's not a rat here, so... Oh, that wasn't enough to kill it. Ah, that was almost decent, but then the rat got me. Yeah, just easily avoid the shots and then shoot the train. This should not be rocket science. Probably because it's just train science. Is that even a thing? There certainly is a lot of trains on this train. Ow. As soon as we reached new territory here, I started doing a lot worse. I don't like you. Oh, I see. It's one of these things. I say these things as if I had any idea what these things are, but yeah. Sure did get sent a lot farther back than I was hoping. The game is kind of inconsistent with how far it throws you back, really. Like, this is the end of the first outside train section is not exactly all that long. So, and this goes to the beginning of the first inside section, so yeah, this is not exactly the best. But, alright, I guess. Again, that was almost decent. I don't... Yeah, you can't kill the trains even with charge shots. When they're not open. Didn't expect it to do that, really. Seeing how, well, Mets don't usually operate on that. And that's a second extra life. Oh, the game really is pitying me at this point. Okay. Now I just need to deal with this. Is this actually going to work? Wow. That was actually almost cool. Okay, let's throw some crystal balls at this thing. No. Rocks. Okay, rocks. Rocks it is. I mean, this is... Trainman is one of those kind of difficult ones, but at the same time, when you're using actual weaknesses against it, it becomes a lot less worse. Probably should switch to the actual weakness. I like how I just said something about Trainman being fairly easy, and then I immediately took like 20 hits. And yeah, this could very well end badly. Okay, I barely won thanks to the power of rocks. Okay, so... Here's the thing. I think we don't really have time for another stage, seeing how badly I've been doing so far. Also, I got the charge kick. So I think what I want to do is take a quick look at Stoneman's level to see if I can actually find the letter. I think I have an idea where said item might be. And it's near the beginning, so I'm hopeful. Because this looks really off. Apparently it wasn't. Okay then. Well, let's give a proper comp to this level then. Not really sure where else it could possibly be, unless they just have more fake walls. Which is of course always an entirely valid possibility, but yeah. I don't like these enemies at all. Maybe because they are, again, enemies you're supposed to deal with using the charge shot. Did I find this last time? No, I did not. Okay. So, I have one extra life right now. So, I'm going to slowly get killed by this Met. And next time, we'll be doing hopefully the rest of the levels, including Waveman, for whatever reason, because, well, for whatever reason, I don't know what I'm trying to say there. Yeah, next time we'll be doing hopefully the rest of the Robot Masters. Waveman may or may not be left as the last one in that case. Yeah. Bye.